listening to Clubland FM and now live via the wonders of, well, I want to say satellites actually, but it's not. It's just a phone. We have Natalie from Cascada. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm not too bad actually. Right, listen, I've got to ask you a question. This is the thing that everyone wants to know. How did Cascada come about in the very beginning?
Started doing sort of like studio work when I was about 17, and you sort of get recommended to all different DJs and producers, all in that sort of genre.
Yeah.
And I just happened to walk into a Jan and Manuel's studio one day, and that's sort of a really simple story, really. We started doing some recording together, and they did sort of dance music, and they called one project Cascada that I did some singing for.
And was Every Time We Touch the first song you did with Cascada?
No, it wasn't actually. Miracle was the first song we ever recorded.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's really old for us in that sense.
And then, of course, there's Every Time We Touch, which just everyone sings along to, right?
I don't know, it's a really weird thing with that song. For some reason, it really touched a chord in people, and sort of went around the world.
Yeah, and when you say that, you're not joking, are you? It actually went, like, global worldwide, didn't it?
Yeah, I know. I mean, trying to think about it too much, because I think I'll probably sort of lose my footing. The things you hear, it's just crazy, and the statistics you hear, the downloads and things, it's crazy. You can't even get your head around it, really.
Do you know, you realise that you've done something that even Robbie Williams hasn't managed to do? Conquer America.
Oh, of course, but I would never think of myself as bigger than Robbie any day. I think the American people just were fed up with hip-hop and R&B, and we just came along, and for some reason that song, they just seemed to love it, and they just loved hearing something, a bit of a harder beat in their clubs, and they were able to sing along to it, and they just loved it, and so we were just really, really lucky. And
obviously having the Candlelight mix really took off well.
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, I love it. I play it in my car all the time.
Oh, you're so cute.
Now, I know you mentioned footing on the ground and keeping firmly your heads out of the cloud, but there must have been some utterly amazing experiences for Cascada. What's been your favourite?
An amazing experience is literally playing in front of 30,000 people, you know. That's the obvious, amazing experience where it's just madness. and they sing along with you, and they know the words. You know, that sort of an experience just makes your skin sort of, tingle. But then there are other things like TV show in Sweden, and I was able to sing the ballad for the first time, which I never sing live and do the ballad. That was with an orchestra behind me. That was that was just one of the best experiences. I was actually near to tears, actually. Just so moving for me to finally be able to it sort of paid off, all that jumping about. Finally paid off me able to do that sort of thing. So that was really nice.
Now, you've done a cover of Savage Garden's Truly Madly Deeply, and obviously the next thing for Cascada is Never Ending Dream, isn't it?
That's our new single, yeah.
And a little birdie tells me you've just done the video.
Oh my God, that video.
Oh really? Can you tell us a bit more about it?
That was the most horrific experiences ever.
Serious?
I mean, it was fun on one part, and it was amazing to be in a country. We shot it in Morocco.
Wow.
But we did some scenes in this hammam, and this is like a proper sauna. I was a little bit claustrophobic at the beginning, I swear. It was awful.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and then there's that heat. I personally don't really like that sort of sauna thing when it's very heavy air and very moist and damp air, and it was really, really hot. Incredible. And then towards evening, nighttime, we were in the desert. So it was freezing cold, and you have to wear this skimpy little dress, and it's like I was freezing my barnacles off.
So is that in production as we speak then?
I've heard it's actually already playing on the box.
Man, they turn those videos around fast these days, don't they? So look out for that on the box. And right, my next question to you is about ambition. You must have fulfilled some amazing ambitions, but what ambitions are you yet to fulfill?
So proud of what I've achieved up till today.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got any much larger goals, because there's no way I want to be disappointed in any way, because I've already achieved so much already. I'm just going to take each day as it comes. I don't think I'll be an 80-year-old on the stage hopping to dance music, although you never know.
Well, listen, Natalie, thank you very much for coming on the podcast.
Pleasure, thank you.
And do you promise to come back on in the near future and tell us what you're up to?
Just give us a ring.
Sounds great. All right, listen, Natalie from Cascada, thank you so much for joining us on the podcast.
Excellent.